So I am not with it today. Completely not with it. You may have seen on Twitter earlier on, I tweeted out saying, I've made a mistake. I've recorded an entire episode today with no audio. I just forgot to turn the microphone on somehow. I don't know how I did it. I went to go and edit today's video, saw there's no audio and thought, right, I need to do something about this very quickly. So I went to record what you're watching right now, but forgot to turn the microphone on again. So that was another like 10 minutes of, luckily I didn't start the game against Celtic, but another 10 minutes of like wasted time essentially. But we're here now, finally with some audio working, and I'm finally sort of, maybe kind of switched on. So hello and welcome back to On The Rocks. Hope you're all doing well today and looking forward to today's episode with a slightly changed schedule. So because all of the audio is broken, there's a few things to sort out, but first things first, we'll go through what's happened in between episodes. But as we do that, would massively appreciate it if you guys could drop a like on today's video, subscribe to the channel if you're new around here, and leave a comment down below for the YouTube algorithm. So you were last here for the draws with Hertha Berlin and Roma and the loss to Rangers, a rather frustrating game, that one. We then had basically 2 months of winter break because of the World Cup, which Italy went on to go and, was it Italy? I think it was Italy went on to go and win it. Yep, Italy beat the Dutch in the final with Spain coming in third. But we had a big long winter break because of the World Cup, so we came back after winter break and had a 3-3 draw with Dundee United, which obviously wasn't quite ideal, and then we got back to winning ways with a 3-0 victory over Livingston. Today's episode was meant to be then Hamilton in the league, St Johnstone in the Betfred Cup semi-final, and Celtic in the league. And I guess what I can do is show you the highlights of that right now, just without any actual live audio. So I'll probably like put some funny stuff of me over the top maybe to try and just make it slightly bearable. So we started things off against Hamilton in the league and got off to a great start as Nisbet got the first goal of the game, assisted by Kevin Hanratty. 39 minutes into the game, and we followed it up at the end of the second half with another goal. Again, Hanratty at the heart of this one, finding Knight, who finds Nisbet in a beautiful goal to win 2-0 against Hamilton, who at the time were above us in the table. We then got off to a terrible start against St Johnstone in the Betfred Cup semi-final as St Johnstone scored the opening goal of the game and kept us at bay for the rest of the first half. But in the 47th minute, we got back in the game with that man Kevin Nisbet meeting the ball with his head to find the top corner. Unfortunately, we couldn't do anything about it in the rest of the game, so we had to go and do it in extra time. We went to extra time and we managed to get the win there. Roland Hernandez getting a great assist here for Kevin Nisbet from the right-hand side. Beautiful ball into the middle and a fantastic header once again from Nisbet, which is absolutely fantastic. And just moments after this goal goes in the back of the net, an even better goal, because it's exactly identical basically. We look the exact same, right, but it's the same sort of goal. But for me, this one was even better as Nisbet loses his marker to find a goal at the far post to make sure we won the semi-final 3-1. We have got a final against Celtic coming up later on today, but first of all, we have them in the league. Luckily for us, Anthony Gordon went down in the area and Lewis Ferguson could tuck away the penalty in the 51st minute to make sure we won the game 1-0. That's wrong, because it wasn't a 1-0 victory. I don't know why I said that. I told you, I'm all over the place today. I don't know what I'm talking about. Luckily for us, we got another goal after this one. You can see the ball coming forward here. Gordon shoots, Shanklin gets it into Davies, and Davies is assisted by the keeper, letting the ball go through his legs. Big mistake from the keeper there to go 2-0 up. Unfortunately, Celtic scored a goal in the 87th minute, which left it very nervy for us, but we managed to win the game 2-1. So as you can see, it was a really, really successful episode. Some fantastic results, which put us in really good stead in the league. Obviously, that 2-0 win over Hamilton with Nisbet getting a brace. And then the 3-1 win over St Johnstone. We had to go to extra time to do it, which was really frustrating. But Nisbet got a hat-trick in that game. So 5 goals in 2 games for him there. Before we managed to get a win against Celtic thanks to a Lewis Ferguson penalty and a huge howler from the Celtic keeper messing things up for them to make sure Leif Davis got the winner in the 74th minute. Before they came back quite late on Celtic, but it wasn't quite enough for Celtic to get the win. So a big 3 points there. Following that, we have played 3 more games. We started off in the Scottish Cup 4th round against a team that I cannot pronounce, but PK got a hat-trick in that game, which was great. We then played Hibs in the league with Nisbet scoring 2 and Anthony Gordon getting 1 in a 3-1 victory, before just about coming over Motherwell winning winning 2-1 in that game. So we've played loads of games and won lots of games as well, which is fantastic. What it means for the league table is that it's really, really tight at the top. We stay in third position right now, which is pretty exciting. 1 point behind Rangers and 2 points behind Celtic at the top. It's going to be a real showdown come the end of the season for the top two. If we're there or thereabouts, I'll be really happy. Today, though, we are not focusing on the league whatsoever. Today, we are focusing on the Betfred Cup because we got to the final after beating St Johnstone in what was meant to be today's episode earlier on. You know what I'm trying to say, right? We're in the Betfred Cup final against Celtic, so we're going to go and play it. So fingers crossed we can get another win over Celtic today and win our second piece of silverware in the On The Rocks series. Bazunu starts in goal as per usual with a backline of Davies, Kurt, Suter and Laird. Campbell and Devine start in the middle. Apparently I'm saying Devine wrong. It's Devine. So I'm going to try and get in the habit of saying Devine. I don't know. We'll work it out at some point, right? Gordon starts on the left. Knight starts on the right. Shankland is up front alongside our current top scorer in the team with 19 goals to his name now, Nesbitt. So as kickoff is upon us here today, the cup is on the line and we know that we can beat Celtic because we've done it. You saw the highlights of us doing it. It was fantastic to do it. I really think we've got another great chance of doing it today. Although Celtic coming forward 5 minutes into the game, Campbell with a great challenge though, really solid tackle that one, and Laird clears the ball up straight to Celtic players. Okay, not quite ideal that one, but as Celtic come forward, Bazunu makes a good save from a weird cross. I'm not quite sure what it was. The highlight I'm going to presume is continuing, and it's coming straight back to us as Celtic on the ball once again. The danger man Batshuayi gets it out to Trossard into Christie. Christie out wide once again. Can they get a ball into the area? They can, and they put it just over the bar. They kept doing that a lot in the game we played them earlier on. They kept getting the ball out wide, crossing it in the middle, and luckily all their headers kept going wide or high. So we were very lucky not to concede more goals than we did earlier on, but obviously they only scored the 1 goal and that was the most important thing for us as we scored 2. In the meantime, Ben Knight gets on the ball in the edge of the area, shoots and scores. What a fantastic goal for Ben Knight, and that is a brilliant way to kick off today's game. Let's get another win against Celtic, boys. Has the keeper made an error there? Because he certainly made an error with Leif Davis's goal in the league, and I feel like he should have saved that one. I mean, I'm not quite sure what he was doing. That Ben Knight should not have scored that, I don't think. But he has done, so I'm very happy. Not the most prolific scorer, Ben Knight, but he comes up when it's big. He really delivers on the big stage for us. So we're a big fan of Ben Knight. He's been a great player for us this season. And hopefully he can just keep making his mark in today's game as Shankland gets the loose ball, clears it up towards Gordon. Gordon heads it down to Nesbitt, not quite reaching the intended target, unfortunately. And Celtic with a chance to come straight back at us just after we score our goal. Only 15 minutes on the clock as Wagyu gets it in the middle. The keeper blocks. Oh, what a fantastic defensive display there. Great block from Bazunu and then really good defensive work from us as well to make sure that ball did not get its way into the back of the net. Brilliant. So not only are we being lethal at one end of the pitch, we are being solid at the other end of the pitch as well. I think the team we've got right now is the best team we've ever had. Even though we have lost some key players like Ross McCrory over the years, we've lost Tom McIntyre over the years as well, but we still, for me, have the strongest team ever right now. Even Canberra, he's not here anymore, obviously, and he was a solid player that we could have got back on loan again, I suppose, if we wanted to, but he scored a lot of goals for us, and he actually, I think we've noticed it this season, been really crucial for us in the past and been a really solid player that we have missed a little bit, I must say. Luckily for us as well, this second half, like nothing is really happening, which is quite nice. I mean, 70 minutes on the clock, there's not been a single highlight in the second half. I'm not going to speak too soon. I'm not going to speak too soon at all, but we are going to make some changes after this highlight finishes. The Celtic keeper collects the loose ball. He hoofs it up, and Kerr misses his header. Lookman shoots. Bazunu with an incredible save there, keeping us in this game with 15 minutes or so to go. Once this corner highlight finishes, as they come close to scoring again, we have to make some changes. Although another highlight comes straight away. So maybe after this highlight, we look to make the changes. Laird clears the ball out from the back as Celtic were nearly through there. They are really pushing to attack right now. Hopefully we can try and catch them out on the counter-attack a little bit as Bazunu gets to the Shankland. Shankland's header I don't think he actually won it in the end at all, as Celtic collect the ball at the back. Come on, boys. Let's just keep playing well. Let's not dilly-dally. Let's just keep focus. As Shankland now into Laird. Laird coming forward into Devine. Devine over to Campbell. Campbell over to Devine. Laird. Devine. Ball forward to Gordon. Gordon shoots. Gordon shot saved. Really good goalkeeping today from both keepers. 10 minutes to go. The corner is cleared. That should be the end of the... All the highlights are coming now. Let's quickly make some changes, otherwise we're never going to, right? Everyone is exhausted out there. Shankland not having the best of games. Let's get PK on for him just for a bit of energy to, try and get an extra goal towards the end of this game. Leif Davies looking tired. Tommy Hoban will come on for him at left back. And then I also think we maybe bring Lewis Ferguson on in the middle, although our sentiment are having a great game, so maybe not. Let's bring Hernandez on at right back. In the meantime, before those changes are made, Celtic coming forward with another highlight. McGregor into Hechan, gets it across the back. Schwei, oh, you hate to see it. I don't think there's anything we really could have done about that. So, 10 minutes to go in this game. Oh, I can feel it coming. Celtic are going to get a last-minute winner, aren't they? They're going to get revenge for us beating them in the league, and they're going to win the cup final. No, I'm not having it. Please, no. It's disallowed. It's disallowed. It's fine. It's disallowed. We've been let off there big time. We dish out, demand more, and we might go a little bit more attacking for the final 10 minutes of this game, just to see if we can grab something. Celtic have been the better of the two teams in terms of chances created, but we've not been down and out of this game at all. We've been really in it for a long time as Devine clears to PK. PK with fresh legs, sprints forward, gets past one, gets past... Oh, that would have been a goal. He hits the post from distance. PK nearly winning us the game there. That's why we brought him on, though. He's been... That's exactly why he's on the pitch, to do things like that, try and cause some issues with a tiring Celtic defence. Unfortunately, it might be just have been a little too late. I've said too many times there, I feel. Full time is coming. Extra time is coming now. Okay, well, I don't know how I feel about this. I'm very nervy for extra time. Now, we beat St Johnstone in extra time. But, St Johnstone are a team that we should be beating anyway. Celtic will be thinking we should have beaten Aberdeen in normal time. We'll do it in extra time. I'm nervous for this one, although PK, once again, on the run, gets it in towards Nisbet. Nisbet coming forward into Campbell. Campbell is tackled. No, that's horrible. Batshuayi is now through as well. Hernandez, brilliant tackle from him there to keep our defence clean and save us from embarrassment. Great choice bringing him on as a substitute, I think. But we just can't get that ball forward. And Batshuayi now in behind the defence. His shot is dragged wide. I do not like this. This is very nervy. I'm not a fan at all. As PK on the ball. Cross in the middle is not very good. Can we make more subs? Because surely we can make another one. Can we just get Devine off for Ferguson? We can. Okay, confirm sub. You love to see it. There's an extra sub we can make there. An extra pair of legs. A newer, fresher pair of legs in midfield. Hopefully Ferguson, our best penalty taker, won't have to take any penalties. Another disallowed goal. We are getting so lucky. So half time in extra time coming up. Can we take this to I'd rather not take it to penalties because I'm not confident there. But it might be our best chance of winning because I don't think we're going to get anything from open play right now. We're not really creating much in this second half of extra time. Or the first half of extra time. We didn't do much there either. Celtic, poor clearance. Ben Knight's in. Ben Knight has scored. Celtic might have just gifted us the trophy with a terrible clearance. And despite them having 2 disallowed goals... we might be coming away with the silverware here today. PK, great interception there from a poor clearance. And Ben Knight finishes. I told you, he's a big game player. Let's drop down to balance then and say, I don't know, just drop to balance. Let's not say anything to them. We've got a minute to go in this game as Suter finds Hernandez. Hernandez to whip across to Gordon. Gordon is it's disallowed. How many disallowed goals have we seen in today's game? Luckily, it doesn't matter to us because in 60 seconds time, providing nothing goes wrong here, we are going to be winning the Betfred Cup for our second piece of silverware in 3 seasons at the club, which is very impressive. And another trophy to add to the collection. Hernandez to PK. PK tackled. Just see the clock down now, boys. We've got 10 seconds to go in this game. 10 seconds is all it is. Hernandez. Throw it. Not to a Celtic player, though. It doesn't matter. The referee has blown his whistle. And another trophy is coming back to Aberdeen with us. This time, the Betfred Cup. Look at the players. All lining up to receive their trophy. Look at all these sad Celtic fans in the background. There you go. All the happy Aberdeen fans in the background there. And on 3, let's lift the trophy, boys. 1, 2, 3. A bit premature, that wasn't it, to be fair. Way, there we go. Imagine the counting was done there instead. You love to see it. Another trophy to add to the collection. I feel like this makes up for today's video just being a bit of a mess. So there we go, Aberdeen win the Betfred Cup. You love to see it. A fantastic achievement this season, which I'm very, very happy with. So we've lifted the cup. Is that the first time we've ever won the Betfred Cup, or the Scottish League Cup essentially? 2013-14 we won it. We've lost a couple of finals in the past as well. But it's the first victory for a while in this particular cup and competition, which is very nice. So I'm glad to have won it, which is fantastic. And it's good to be beating Celtic and Rangers in these cup finals now. Rangers last season in the Scottish Cup, Celtic this season in the Betfred Cup. We get a huge £271,000 for winning that one. It's not a lot of money, but it's better than no money. I am praised by the supporters, which is fantastic, and the board are very happy with me, which I'm very happy with. So that's going to do it for today's episode. Next episode, we're going to shift our attention back to Europe, because next episode we've got the Europa Conference League first knockout round against IFK from Sweden, which is a ridiculously winnable game. So we'll do that one tomorrow, probably alongside the Hearts and the Dundee United games. We'll do 3 games tomorrow to sort of make up for the kind of mess that today's episode was. So look forward to that one. We'll also do a bit of a recap on how Rangers and Celtic got on in Europe in next episode as well. So look forward to that, and we'll sort of see how we're doing in the European coefficients. So thank you ever so much for watching today's episode. Hope you guys have enjoyed it. And of course, if you have done, make sure you do drop a like on today's video for me. Subscribe to the channel if you're new around here, and I will see you next time. Have a good one. Goodbye.